nicely. Bum.
Point your front foot from your front foot.
Yeah. It's alright. So when I was about 16 years old, I hadn't been doing sports for a few years, and my mum said that I had ballet feet, and I didn't know what they were, but she always said, you have ballet feet, you could do ballet, you do ballet, you've got the height for ballet. And after a while I was just sick of sitting in my bed after school doing nothing in the weekend, so I decided to give it a go. And we emailed 3 studios around Belfast, and High Points Youth Ballet was just the first that got back. And I remember going to my first class at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night, and I was so nervous, but I just did the first class and I fell in love with it, and it became my passion. So it really happened out of the blue. You know, I never thought, you know, if you asked me 10 years ago, if you asked me 3 years ago, if I was moving to Italy to do ballet, like, I would have said, you've got the wrong person.
So tell me.
I'm 18 now, I'm 6'4", so I used to play second row when I did rugby, schoolboy rugby. And I started rugby when I was like 7 or 8. I remember one weekend I just didn't have a swimming lesson on, and my dad took me down to Cook Rugby Mini, and just like ballet, I just fell in love with it. I adored it. It became my whole world. It was something I wanted to do when I was older. It's all I ever thought about, all I ever watched. And I moved to Methody, and cause it's a very good rugby school. And I remember, you know, playing matches and enjoying it for a while. And then I'd say in about 4th year, I got a bad knock to the head. It was probably my 7th concussion at that point from P2 or P3. And they held me in hospital for about a day, and I wasn't able to go to bed for about 2 weeks. And at that point, I just thought, I'm not enjoying it anymore. The culture isn't that friendly. You know, it's for something to be able to sap that much of a passion out of you, that it took a long time, but eventually it happened. When I found ballet about 2 years later, I remember trying water polo and running, swimming, even football, and I just none of them clicked. And
so tell me, that first night, 7 p.m.
Well, I hope to make it to Christmas firstly, but after the 2 years, the dream is to audition to get into a ballet company somewhere in Europe or somewhere in the UK, and do it full time, get paid for it, and I would just be so grateful if that happened, because ballet is a very, very competitive industry, very competitive industry, especially when you start as late as I did. But really, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing now. I'm just happy where I am now, and if I know I gave it my all, I don't mind where I end up.